Grand Rising. Mary definitely, she came straight in here. Usually she doesn't, and yesterday you didn't even come in until the very end of the day. And I think maybe it's because, like, I've obviously awoken to very windy outside for the last not we've only been about an hour, I think. Yeah. Wow. Time. Because it's 8 o'clock. 8:20 to be precise. And I woke up originally at 5:30, my alarm. I did coherence healing at 6 o'clock. So, that would have finished, at 7, all the talking and stuff. But I had, at least 2 crazy dreams, whilst also being aware of the wind picking up. And, the caravan, does that whole, every so often I'll get a little, when the wind picks up. I felt like I was asleep for way longer. Anyway, I hate waking up in that way. Like, the outside world's shaking, dreams are shaking. Mwah. So I went and let the kitty cats out, and Mary's come straight here for cuddles today. Yeah. And today is the Lions Gate portal. I just saw the time ticking away at 2:22 when I looked up. Craziness. Yep, and a message from my dear little daughter who, is just having a hard time, It's kind of heart-wrenching when you hear your stepmother talking badly about you on the phone when there's no reason. Really weird, but anyway, it doesn't matter. She's smart enough, Last week she had empathy for her, and today she's seeing the other side, the ups and the downs of life. We can't really feel sorry for someone else's downfall, especially if you know that they haven't been nice to people either. And I thought, what about me? Why do I have all these terrible things happen? But this week, luckily, I've had so many reminders, a random message from a friend, another random message from a friend the same day, the detailed link, about the reasons why some people have such a horrible time right from the start. Kids picked on me, so many things, and all for just being quiet, really. The book last night, they mentioned about, they've been ridiculed, the book, not they, the book, the writer, I guess, called a fake and this and that. I don't know why. Signs are telling me why. So I'm not going to let these things get me down. I know. I might be down because it's freaking windy and I'm tired. But, Heaps of weird shit just keeps happening today. The volume just turned itself down. Editing the video, I couldn't put in, I put in one glitchy transition, and then the next one it wouldn't let, I put it in, but then it wasn't showing up on the video. I went in and out thinking that sometimes that does it. People are being freaking weird. I know it's been going on for a long time, but they don't even see their own bullshit. And then confirmations have come up with that. A female's post saying, about this, males and females, they both expect each other to be the one to make the first move, kind of thing, to express their feelings. Humanity is just so hurt and messed up. Another person that I spoke to a while ago, and they had a misunderstanding, and I told them they had a misunderstanding. No. So and I don't give up. I do, but when I know that there's something there, sometimes then I kind of gave up, but then they came back, basically explaining the misunderstanding, and I was like, yes, see, this was the misunderstanding I was talking about in the first place. But no, people want to argue with me about that, and I know it's not about me, it's about their, they're not understanding themselves, and really, honestly, I think without coherence healing, people aren't going to be able to do it. I don't know. I hope that's not the case, because it doesn't seem like anyone wants to do it. The universal energies are shifting things, but yeah. And now the wind's gonna just start opening the door. And also, I'll probably be pretty busy today, just reorganizing where I have food stuff and storage stuff in between two caravans. I think things can be organized a bit better, especially the food storage kind of things. I need some lip stuff on, all these dry lips. And apparently my computer storage, it needs to be fiddled around with. So pull out my hard drive, get rid of my old, all these videos that I've been making. It's hard work to do this, so if you just really want me to keep doing this, if you're watching this, you're probably not part of the problem, really. The problem is all the people on Facebook and just still plodding along, doing the same old things, not reaching out of their comfort zone. I know it's not comfortable hearing me talk. So if you're watching this, thank you. You're doing yourself a favor, because, the uncomfortable spots is where the magic happens. I guess it's just an indoor with the cats kind of day. Came back to bed because it was cold. My toes were so cold. And I put my toes where Mary was. But she came up and came for cuddles. But, yeah. There's only so much I can do, especially when the weather's like this. But I probably needed a break anyway. Got some things coming from in the mail today. All the stuff I ordered. At least 2 of them, I think. Organised my files. Started organising the food bits and pieces, the cupboards. Yeah, there's I've made room up there. There's a whole little space up there. There's a whole little space in there. Yeah, obviously I did the computer stuff. But I think I might move some things from there because there's some arts and crafts and writing stuff. I might move that stuff over to there. And then make sure that whole thing is all food. So this area will be food. And that'll be more like personal things. But rest time for now. Actually, what I did forget to mention last night, at the end of yesterday's video, conversations, about, I guess, future spiritual plans in the community with, a masculine, quite similar to myself, who's gone through a lot of the shifts the last 3 years. Discussing plans for the future is the main point there as well. But I guess, just speaking, that conversation, I've been saying this is where the magic happens. Before the conversation, I had some tightness in my right, masculine side. And Mary's just looking at me, too cute. She looked away. I kind of knew. I thought it might have actually been later on when I was doing the reading, but it started to loosen as I was chatting, and I could feel the shifts, just going, traveling around my body as they do. And so obviously today, that has continued to integrate in my neck. And it may not feel perfect yet still, but I can feel it releasing in certain spots, just extra little bits that haven't been there before. Like, I don't know how many cells we have in our human body, like just even bones alone, there's a shit ton. So, there's tiny little parts, there's so many little, it's a whole ecosystem that basically, that creates us. I think the screen might be a little bit cleaner now. And just like that, the phone has so many different components that are picking up video to make it clear, focusing, not focusing. Sometimes all we have to do is clean them. And those actions, for our body can be quite different to obviously a phone. Something simple, but it's just a magical time to be alive. And I wish I had more people to talk about it, but I'm just bored, I guess, in a way. Not bored though, at all. Definitely not bored. I guess just frustrated at the stagnation that we have. We should be building community, or but people are just so on their own. Like, I've thought about it constantly, but I look forward so much to catching up with my daughters, and I would never complain about them sharing their life with me. If they were making YouTube videos, I would want to see them. Yet it feels like my parents are still bitter because I've had a hard life and I haven't been able to be around them. 144. And which I saw back in West Melbourne, there's a poor young boy who smart, apparently goes to a really, really smart school, and he's plotted out his way out of the school to sneak away and quite possibly run away from controlling parents that wanted them to go a certain direction. That's not his fault. He's chosen the right choice, because, you know, I'd never choose wealth and even the possibility of money, because that's why people put kids into these schools. It's all about money. But the kids don't always care. They want a better life. That's all I want. I want a better life. I want a better connection. You know, if people want me in their life, connect with me with an open heart. You know, like I always try to do in every interaction. I can't be anything but honest, unfortunately. Sometimes I wish I could just fit in like everyone else, but I wasn't born to fit in. Came to Earth to stand out. Can't even do that because, you know, the system doesn't want you to be able to tell you what's going on. But I'm getting there, I think. Oh, yes, I knew something was adjusting in my neck while I was resting. I could feel, you know, like I said, the different cellular levels popping and kind of thing, releasing. And now that I'm up, I'm just moving my neck around, and it's like deep into the spine. More little releases, and it's so refreshing. Like it's so refreshing that, you know, you can almost feel it into your brain. And that one was really beautiful too. Yeah, I'll stop talking because I don't think that many people give a shit. The theme of, you know, this hidden, you know, the world before Christianity, before they, you know, the control and etc., you know, the ancient cultures, you know, it's been on my mind. Funnily enough, my dad for once has actually written there's no quotes in there, so I think it's actually all of his own words. You know, it's very interesting, you know, like, you know, it's just right on with the theme, you know, like, you know, there used to be kingdoms with kings and empires with empires, and now we just have countries, which is a great point. A great point, you know, I don't always say that, but we are all seem to be coming to this one understanding. And not only today is like the 8th of the 8th, 2024, which is another 8, but Monica Schmidt has updated her trial, which would have been from yesterday, I'm assuming, but it's day number 8, and it sounds really, really, really good, really confident. Sounds like, yeah, I think she might win. So, yeah, very interesting. And I think actually she was saying she owes $8,000 in court fees, which she'll get back if she wins. Another 8. I haven't even done my cards yet for today. Numerologically, for me, it's a 5 day. So not an 8, but it is my number one main number. That's my life path number, which is about freedom and adversity, which is, I guess, why I have all this adversity in my life, and I'm here to create freedom. Like, I am free, but it seems the road to freedom is hard. But that's why we don't have many people doing it. But please, like, don't we all want to be free? Yeah, so I've been moving things around, which there's some of my colouring stuff, which I think I might do later. Bit of something fun. But from the post office, I got these, which are really good. Actually healthy, grass-fed, I think even organic. And just my super shrooms. But yeah, some tales from inside as well. And yeah, that's about it. But the neck things have, keep shifting more. Like there's little pops have turned into, bits of pain that I keep on having to shift. But it seems to be the process each day. It's like, but it is getting better. It's more like, and then up again. Hope that makes sense. I guess it's a lot of physical shifts that's just causing a lot of this tiredness. Shifting things on other levels because there's just no other reason for it. Like other than the, Lionsgate portal and that sort of thing. And it is cold. But yeah, I'm just feeling so many cracks within my body, little pains. It's just so exhausting to be, dealing with all these stresses. Got a reply from the insurance company. I got to fill in another form. Still, I don't know. Because it's asked for insurance company details as well as my version of the events, like showing a diagram. And like I'd have to print it out and fill it in and draw some pictures. So dumb. So dumb. But anyway, it's just reliving the stresses. My greenhouse. Reliving the stresses of that. It's nice though that some people have noticed it. But yeah, I'd need help with things, really. I guess all these videos are just me putting it out there. Because otherwise, if you don't put it out there, who's going to know? But now everyone knows. Still waiting for help. God, I just got up. Needed to stretch after sitting there for so long. And literally the second I moved, she's like, I was there. Right here. Right back where you were, on my lap. I have not been asleep. But I don't think I've been here either. Don't really know what's going on. But yeah, just pain. But not physical pain. It's just deep pain. Sick of playing games. My body just doesn't even have the energy for the colouring in. My hands have been struggling for quite a while now, just because I'm always having to do things. But also maybe because I'm shifting those weaknesses as well. Some of those final weaknesses, since they were one of the first ones to come about when I was little. My hands apparently hung down like this. Always been weak wrists. Don't know what to do. Don't really have anyone to talk to. Like, I could, but, like, what to say? Hey, I'm lonely. Or, hey, I want to end the bullshit in the world. Oh, hey, like, they're just things that people aren't going to have a response to. I can't build a community yet of people. I have no home, really. This isn't my home. I could build one for myself, but I don't have the strength to do it alone.